Hi gang, welcome back to the Henri Latina. Today's topic is going to be all about the hurricane again, because you know what, we finally got our internet back and I'm really happy, but it's been coming and going, and it's really hard to get anything accomplished, so you got to work really quickly. Anyway, I really liked, I think it was on Fox News last night, and they were interviewing Judge Judy. She's one of my favorite people, a Brooklyn girl who kind of speaks her mind and says it how it is, and I really admire that about her. She reminds me a lot of my dad and my grandmother, who are also from Brooklyn, and maybe it's a Brooklyn thing, but anyway, she's really funny. I like that because, you know, it's that truthfulness that really you know, really launches people out there to become a bigger success than anything, because you know what, we have a lot of people in the media that just do nothing but kiss ass. And I just think it's really pathetic, you know, when you're sitting there listening to the, you know, BS. You know, we have a lot of things going on right now where we have a whole bunch of people coming into the country illegally, and we can't seem to get a handle on it, and of course we can't seem to offend anybody, but yet, you know, there's terrorism attacks all over the country, all over the globe, and it's very bad. And we're not protecting our homeland, nor are we protecting our men in uniform who are out there fighting to protect the homeland, also in dangerous territory with not very good protections out there. We can't even fly them from one place to another in the United States without their helicopters just falling apart in midair. So anyway, it's a big problem. It needs to be addressed. I'm really happy that Senator McCain has taken that on. Somebody has to do that. He's advocating for those guys to be safe, to give them more training, which I think is really important. I think we're so busy giving the entitled group of people that lay around on their ass doing nothing benefits at the expense of killing people that are actually working for a living and working in very poor work conditions and putting their lives at risk for us and our safety. So thank you, John McCain. A lot of people may not like McCain. I adore him. Some of us may not agree with everything that he does, but for a man that's going through cancer and has done a lot of what he's done, I think, you know, kudos to him. At least somebody is advocating for people, and that's great that he's taken a stance on that. Next issue is illegal immigration. I just feel like it's a real slap in the face when a dreamer that has committed a crime and killed somebody, you know, it just gets catched and released, and they go across the border and they come right back in, and it's kind of like a revolving door. And I mean, that's not the way to solve the problem. We spend billions of dollars with multicultural lessons in the public school system, and we have people like Elizabeth Warren who wants to make more mandates, now not at just the elementary and junior high and high school level, but now within the colleges levels. So I think the government needs to stay out of education, and we need to let the teachers teach, and we need to do English only, which I think is really important. It's not a racial thing, it's an American thing. So with that said, you guys, I made some talking points that I think are very important that are not being addressed. Again, I think Trump is wavering because he wants to reach across the aisle, and I think almost every Republican in office did that in order to get something done. George W. Bush did it, and I don't really think it really progressed us any further. It actually set us back by compromising with them, because they're a bunch of freaking idiots. I mean, look at Oregon. I mean, we have senators out there that reach across the aisles, and it really didn't accomplish anything. It just gave those liberals a stronghold to even push their shitty agenda even further. With that said, look, Donald, don't be a pussy. That's all. You know, just stay true to your word, and your approval ratings will be up. You know, so what if you are not getting anything accomplished? It's better than doing something and doing it for the wrong reasons, and then having that backlash of like 50 million people in our country, and then, you know, they keep on coming. You've got to draw the line in the sand. You can't just keep allowing the status quo to keep going on here and allowing the people to just do whatever they want. We have a rule of law, and that needs to be enforced, just like you are making a stance on no more people flying into the country. You've got to defend the homeland as well. So with that said, I hope that you are going to show us another side, the side that we voted for, the side that got you elected, and not the side that is like Jeb Bush, where you're reaching across the aisles, because that's kind of like a Bush thing. That's just my humble opinion. All right, guys, have a great day.